discuss what makes each one unique and effective. First up, you have the traditional launch. This is the classic approach where you make a big splash with a lot of fanfare to open the doors to a brand new membership. The idea here is to build anticipation and excitement over a specific period leading up to your launch day. You'll typically use a combination of email marketing, social media campaigns, webinars, and maybe even live events to generate buzz. The goal is to get as many people as possible to join your brand new membership as soon as the doors open. This type of launch is perfect if you've already built a sizable audience and you're confident that your new membership offer will resonate with them. However, it can be high pressure. You're putting all of your eggs into that launch basket. So if things don't go as planned, it can take a bit of an adjustment to recover. But if executed well, a big traditional new membership launch can lead to a huge influx of members and set the stage for a thriving community. Next, we have the enrollment window launch. This approach involves opening your membership for a limited window of time, say a few days or a week, and then closing the doors again so people can't enroll. The power of this method lies in its use of urgency and scarcity. People know that if they don't join now, they'll have to wait until the next enrollment period, which could be months away. Now, this strategy can work if your membership offers ongoing support or content like live coaching sessions or regular updates where you require people to be part of a cohort, where it makes sense for the way that your material is structured and the way that your audience need to learn, that you get people to commit to being in a particular intake group that they're going to stay committed to for months or even a year. The enrollment window launch is great for creating a sense of exclusivity, and it can drive a lot of signups in a short period. However, it does mean that you're only able to bring in new members at limited times in the year, which can be a disadvantage if someone stumbles across your membership after the window has closed. You end up losing a lot of sales with that approach. The seed launch is ideal for those who are just starting out or for anyone who doesn't yet have a large audience. This type of launch involves rolling out your membership to a small, select group of people, often your most loyal followers or customers, before you open it up to a wider audience. The seed launch allows you to gather feedback, refine your offer, and make adjustments based on real user experience before you go big. It's a low-risk way to validate your idea and build some initial momentum. Plus, the people who join during a seed launch often become your most engaged members and can help spread the word about your membership. Now, I'm referring to this as a seed launch. That's a traditional term for it. You may also have heard this referred to as a founding members launch. And the downside with this is that it is a slower growth strategy. It does delay that big launch, that big uptake in your membership, but it can be incredibly valuable for ensuring that your product is solid and ready for a larger audience. Then we have the MVP launch, which stands for Minimum Viable Product. This approach is all about getting your membership out there quickly, even if it's not perfect or even complete. With an MVP launch, you focus on launching with just the core features and content, just enough that members need to get started on something, even if it's in a really rough form. The idea is to start generating revenue and gathering feedback as you go, so you can continue improving and iterating and adding more features over time. This approach is ideal if you're eager to start making money from your membership without waiting for everything to be polished and complete. However, it requires clear communication with your members. They need to know that they're joining something that is in its infancy, that is in its most basic form, that it's an evolving product, and that more content and features will be coming soon. Communication is key, but if you can manage their expectations well, the MVP launch can be a great way to get your membership off the ground quickly. The beta launch is a great strategy if you want to test your membership with real users before going fully public. In a beta launch, you invite a limited number of select people to join your membership at a discounted rate or for free in exchange for them giving you detailed feedback. They essentially become testers. This approach allows you to see how your membership performs in a live environment and identify any areas that need improvement. It also helps you build a group of early adopters who can provide testimonials and social proof for your full launch. The beta launch is particularly useful for ironing out any technical issues and ensuring that your membership experience is smooth and valuable from the start. However, you need to be prepared for constructive criticism and ready to make changes based on what your beta testers tell you. The feedback you gather here is invaluable and can significantly improve your chances of a successful full-scale launch. But it's very important that you choose the right kind of people and that they understand that there is an exchange, that they get access to your membership in exchange for them essentially going to work and putting it through its paces. Finally, we have the soft launch. This is when you open your membership quietly, without much promotion, without much noise, typically to a much smaller segment of your audience. The soft launch allows you to ease into the process, work out any kinks, and gather testimonials that can be used for a more public launch later on. A soft launch is particularly useful if you want to test out your marketing, your sales processes, and technology in a low-pressure environment before you scale up. It's also a great way to build a small, loyal group of initial members who can provide feedback and help you refine your offering. So you're launching your full membership, you're just not making a lot of noise. And of course, the downside of that is that it won't generate as much revenue or attention as a full launch, but it's a safe and smart way to ensure everything's working smoothly before you go big. So much of the variance between these types of launches comes down to how much work you want to have completed before your launch, how limited or broad you want your marketing, your membership availability to be, and how you plan on promoting it over the course of the year, whether you want to be closed door or open door. So those are the 6 key types of membership launches: traditional launch, enrollment window launch, seed, MVP, beta, and soft launch. Each has its own unique advantages and is suited to different stages of your business and audience size. The key is to choose the approach that aligns with your goals, your audience, and your readiness to deliver value in your membership from day one.